Welcome to another episode of Canada's best hip-hop podcast.
Adjacent.
Steady Mobin episode.
The Steady Mobin Podcast.
Episode number...
570.
570-ish, we think.
Once we get popular enough, people will just find out. And they'll let us know in the comments.
We have a special guest.
Sir.
In the house.
Let's go.
One of my favorite lyricists.
Give me a sec.
What'd you do now? What'd you break?
I just want to make sure.
Okay, there we go.
You tapped it with your foot.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's okay. Yeah, you're tall, man. How tall are you?
6'4".
Damn.
Damn.
You single too, right?
I'm single.
You hear that, lady? 6'4" and single.
And he's African, so you know he's rich.
Yes. Yes.
This is what we're on today?
Yes. And he's a lyricist. One of the greats. Coming from the six, one of my favorites. I think one of the first times I heard you was Not My Savior or Not Your Savior is the name of the song.
Yeah.
And I was like, who the hell is this?
Yeah.
It's real hip hop.
Yeah.
And ever since then, he's been on my radar. Make some noise for Jon. I feel like I'm going to destroy the last name.
You're not. You got it. Go ahead.
Kabongo.
There you go.
Let's go.
There you go.
How you feeling, King?
I'm good. I'm happy to be here, man. Appreciate you guys for having me. For real.
Yes. It's an honor to have you.
Yes, sir.
Off camera, we were talking, and you were telling me that we are one of your favorite podcasts coming out of the city.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
So I want to know, how do we get the number one spot? You know, because we don't want to be one of the favorites. We want to be the favorite.
Honestly, man, it's just like unbiased, unfiltered, honest. Yeah. I mean, and honestly, it's just like, it's fun too. Like, you guys have good chemistry together.
Absolutely.
I love the stuff you guys talk about and how you guys talk about it. You know what I mean? So it's like...
Just keep doing what we're doing.
Keep doing what you're doing. Like, I'm tapped in. You know what I mean?
You.
Especially when it comes to just like talking about rap. Like, you guys really talk about rap, especially like when it comes to Canadian rap. That's what I love too.
Wow.
Especially when you guys do those competitions. I love that. Because you guys putting me on. I'm like, I didn't know these records when I was young, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, like this is kind of,
See, I told you the pick a side segment is good.
I love that.
It's really good. It's really good. And we appreciate that. So when we send a collab on IG, we expect you to accept it.
100%.
See? That's what I love.
Take some points, guys.
Take some points. When we send you a collab promoting your stuff,
and you're on our show,
accept it.
For sure.
Like, come on now.
This is not a dig at anyone in particular.
No.
Sure.
All right, man.
Maybe it is.
Maybe it is.
Just make sure I'm saying something fire though.
Oh, for sure.
No
Absolutely.
doubt.
Everything you're saying so far, lit.
Okay.
Yo, tell us about your upbringing. You said your background is you're Congolese?
Yeah, so I'm Congolese. Both my parents are Congolese.
Were you born here?
I'm born here.
In Toronto?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like,
let's go.
Which part of the city?
So I'm from downtown, from Blake.
Okay.
Like East downtown.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know where Congo is on the map?
No. Damn. No, I don't know. You know what? I haven't seen a map since grade 7. So bear with me.
Heard you.
I'm a product of poor education, but I'm trying. I'm fighting the good fight out here. But this is Mr. Geography right here. Can you find Congo on the map?
I can find it like that. Like
I wish I had a freaking map here.
You would see it pretty easily.
It's probably the biggest country.
Yeah.
One of the biggest countries.
What is it? Where is it beside?
It's right in the middle.
It's in the middle, and it's beside Central Republic of Africa.
Yeah.
And it's beside Uganda.
Yeah.
It's bordering Burundi and Rwanda to the north.
Yeah.
To the north.
Okay.
Northeast.
He knows his shit.
Angola in the west. Actually, there's two. Congo's almost right. There's Brazzaville.
Yep.
With the capital of Brazzaville, and the other one is
DRC. Democratic Republic. Yeah.
But they were one country at one point. It was one country at one point, correct?
Yeah, and then the politics.
Who has the best Jollof? Because I feel like that's gonna be something you bring up.
I was telling him we don't. He said somebody Congolese told him they make jollof rice. I'm like, they don't
make it over there.
We don't.
They don't make it over there.
They don't make it
but
over there.
somebody said.
Somebody was telling me that they do make it in Congo, and I'm like, really?
No. That's Congolese.
There's a restaurant, actually, come to think about it, there is a restaurant downtown on Danforth.
Yeah.
It's a Congolese restaurant, but she sells jollof. That's where I got it from.
That's a Congolese person doing a Nigerian thing.
Oh,
that's cultural appropriation.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
That's exactly
that is cultural appropriation.
I mean, shit. We don't eat jollof rice.
Really?
I've never ate that in my life. I told her my mom calls it Jello rice. So she doesn't even know like what it's called for real.
So what's a national dish for you guys? Like what's
It's fufu and pondu. It's like that's what I would say. Maybe some people might disagree. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like cassava leaves and fufu.
The cassava plant?
Yeah, you guys know fufu.
Yeah, absolutely.
But with the cassava leaves, like that's like it doesn't get more Congolese than that.
So instead of the pounded yams or yams, they use the
cassava leaves. Yep.
Cassava leaves or the actual plant or the
like the leaves.
Oh, the leaves. Okay.
Yeah, the leaves, and then they cook it whatever. That's like the side. You dip it in the cassava leaves. Probably have some chicken, some fish, whatever.
Dope.
But yeah.
You know what the Congolese are known for though?
What's that?
Best dressers in Africa.
Yeah, they
really.
That's
a fact.
It's an actual.
I feel like that's gonna start a debate,
and it's an actual thing. Right. It's an actual thing.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't matter where you live. You're dressing.
I feel like that should be left to a poll. Like, how do you pose a question? How would you pose
Which
that?
African nation has the flyest brothers?
There you go. That's the question.
No, honestly, if you go to any Western country, any major city in the world, you see an African dressing fly out of the group.
It's Congo.
9 out of 10 times, or 8 out of 10 times, he's from Congo.
Congolese.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. All right, let's start a debate with that.
Let's talk about the music, though.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, let's get it.
So earlier you said you're 26.
26. About to be 26.
Okay.
25 going to be 26.
Oh, you're young.
When you were a kid, what was the song that you heard and like, yo, this is hip hop and I'm part of the club now?
Ooh, that's a fire question. Okay. I think, like, how old?
Whenever you felt like I'm part of the club. This is a secret society. I can't believe this is so cool. Like a song that you thought it was the most coolest shit on it.
Like the song that inspired him to rap?
It inspired you to rap, yeah.
I would say, this would have to be something I saw on 106 in Park. You know what? It's not even just a song. It was Freestyle Fridays.
Okay. There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
Like that was when I knew that I was watching something that was like niche. Yeah. Like it felt like a club. Because I knew if I went to school, not everybody knew what Freestyle Friday was.
Yeah.
And if you did, we could talk about Jid, or we could talk about like all these different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These different people.
Blind Fury.
Yeah. We could talk about these people that, like, if you're watching 106 in Park, you know.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing on the show.
100%.
Yeah, that was the main attraction for sure.
But I feel like that was, like, a very core memory. And I think it explains why I'm the way I am right now, why I care about bars. Because that, like, from a young age, that was, like, it meant something.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I always felt like whoever knew that was part of the club.
Got it. Did rhyming come easy for you?
Nah.
No?
I feel like I was just, I don't know. I just like to have fun. Like I was one of those kids, I was just doing anything.
Yeah.
I remember like I made a song and I was like grade 2, but like my brother like wrote it for me or something like that. And like I would always rap it. So I always felt like it was something that like I wanted to do. I definitely got better with time.
Yeah. Niggas are gonna be like, yo, you had a ghostwriter? They're gonna run with that clip now. Like, your brother wrote your rhymes.
When I was at grade 2. It's like I could barely spell. Yeah, I could barely spell words. Like, you know what I mean? But like, yeah, it was funny, man. Like, I definitely feel like I always wanted to rap.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know
because of 106 apart.
Just like, I really loved just the art form.
Yeah.
And the natural progression was like to smack DVD eventually, that stuff.
Honestly, I feel like for me, like, especially when it came to battle rap, I didn't really go too deep into that. And then I really started to get interested into like music.
Okay.
Like, because I'm born in 99, right? So then I really started to get into like Kanye. I started to get into like Jay-Z. Because that's when like, it's like, they're like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wheezy.
Yeah. Which means leads me to ask you, the Carter 2 or the Carter 3?
Okay. So I'm starting to understand Carter 2's value a little bit more as I get older. But the Carter 3 is just like, as an aspiring mainstream big name rapper, I understand how difficult it was for him to do what he did on that album.
Yeah.
And how well he executed that.
Yeah.
That it's like, I just respect the album so much. Like just the amount of like creativity in it. It was a game changer, but he still stayed him and he still delivered a good rap album.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I feel like that's one of those albums where it's like, okay, you want to learn how to be a superstar rapper? Listen to the Carter 3.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Carter 2 is like, there's still great records, big
hunger.
records. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like you can feel like, okay, this is how you can just be a great spitter, whether you're a superstar or not.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Listen to that to be just a great spitter, great
Okay.
rapper.
Okay.
Why are you a Carter? You're a Carter 2 guy,
Carter
right?
2.
Yeah. Okay.
Carter
I
2.
get it. It's like, you know,
Yeah,
it's,
Carter 3. The way you described it was something I found hard to articulate.
right.
But yeah, no, it makes sense. It makes sense now that like him coming off the high of Carter 2 was like it was like, what are you gonna do? Like, how do you replace the Carter 2? He replaced it with the Carter 3,
Right.
which was probably like, if not almost as good as probably even better at some points.
Right.
But no, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Okay.
Who's the pinnacle of lyricism for you?
Black Thought?
Black. Oh,
Mm.
that
like-
makes sense.
It's like that, like when you say pinnacle,
Yeah.
it's like nobody can do that easily. Like
yeah.
that takes years and years and years of just being that person
Mm-hmm.
and that locked in.
How were you exposed to him?
Who put me onto the roots? Just like I think by the time I got to like high school, college, I'm so interested that now I could go look for things.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Or
I think he was one of those.
Got
That you
it.
found.
Yeah, it's like, okay,
Love
like because I'm into rap now, I know
Yeah.
who Black Thought is.
Mhm.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know? So,
Not Your Savior, man.
Ooh,
That was
that's
a
a throwback.
big. I mean, shit. That was like a moment right there. A big moment,
sure,
right?
definitely.
Well received. If memory serves me correctly, I think LeBron
Yeah. That was crazy.
commented or maybe
Yeah, he like liked
reshared it,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
like what was maybe explain like the process behind making that record, what the
Yeah.
record's about, and
Yeah.
all the love you received from putting that record out.
Honestly, I feel like growing up, I had a lot of different influences. And like there's something about Kendrick's music that made me like study rap. Like when I was young.
Mm-hmm.
Like I never studied rap. But then I was like, this was like grade 8 when Good Kid came out. Like I actually I read the album.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was like, I feel like I should read this album. I hated reading. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, I feel like I should read this album. And like ever since then, and that's around when Rap Genius came out too. So you could
Mhm.
actually like read the annotations.
Yeah.
So now I'm like into rap, you know? And like I think as I got older, I started to just like, you know what I mean? Especially when he would drop, like I would always like try to look for concepts and do stuff like that. Kind
Mhm.
of like what the crazies do now every time he drops something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, when he put out that album, I'm a remix guy. So I was like, yo, like I like this concept. Like this concept of him trying to say like, I am not your savior.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that's the point. Because it's like, I think he gets this reputation of being a savior.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
like being like this God, like,
Cautious thing.
you know what I mean? When it's like, he's just a very like, he knows how to tell his story, one,
Yeah.
and he knows how to spread a message. But at the end of the day, like, even though he's put together and he's spreading a message, he's still telling his truth. Like, you can see, like, oh, this isn't a perfect dude. You know what I mean? And especially on that project. So when I wrote it, I was just like, I think it would be sick to show, like, the impact from my perspective as, like, somebody that's trying to, like, push that message beyond just him, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just like, this goes for any celebrity or any person of influence. It's like, as much influence as he had on me, it's like, he's not my savior. Like, he's
Facts.
a regular guy. Like,
Yeah.
But I don't think people do that with celebrities or people on the pedestal. It's like, we kind of make these people, like, untouchable.
Yeah. You're
And
right.
it's like,
Yeah.
it's just...
And making role models and stuff like that. And they didn't ask to be that, you know, they didn't ask to raise your children or, you know.
And it's like, maybe there's stuff that I could take from what he did as an artist,
Mhm.
but he's not, like...
Mhm.
You know, somebody that has no mistakes in his life. Like I think some people look at people on that pedestal like that, or they put people on that pedestal.
Yeah.
And it's like, especially him, because he was so mysterious.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that narrative was like a little bit too excessive. And I feel like that project really resonated with me because he kind of countered that. And I was like, yeah, like, I feel that.
Mhm.
So I wanted to kind of drive it forward by showing how heavy the influence was, But then like coming to the conclusion, like, yeah, you're not my savior though. Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just
And the response to that record in the video, it was crazy. Like, were you shocked? Were you like when you put that out? Was there any expectation, or were you nervous about putting it out and how it would be received?
I feel like when I showed people, it was before I put it out, I knew it was fire.
Mm-hmm.
Just because like even the way I was rapping, I was like, it just felt very creative. Because like I had made so many songs by that point. It was the first time where I've had a concept flip like that, where I was like, this isn't just a remix. Like I really just like flipped a whole concept on its head. Like I actually felt like I advanced as a writer doing something like that.
Dope.
You know? And then I did it a few times. Like I did it with the Cole beat. I did it with the Drake beat. You know what I mean? And like, I feel like that's probably my favorite idea I've done as a rapper.
Wow.
Are you independent right now?
Yeah.
Are people knocking the door?
I mean, I'm talking to people.
Yeah.
I'm talking to people, and I think people are interested. And we just live in a day and age where.
What do you got for me?
What do you mean?
Like, what do you got for me kind of thing? Like, what?
Okay.
Like, what can you offer me that I can't do myself?
Exactly. I just feel like right now it's like, I think a lot of A&Rs and a lot of executives have a tough job. I could feel the stress that these people have. Like I can tell that people don't want to take chances. You should. That's your job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, all these legendary, like whether it's Irv Gotti or Mark Pitts, these guys found people. You know what I mean? Like you can't. Irv Gotti's not Irv Gotti if he doesn't do what he did with DMX.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's back then because like back then you were selling a CD, a physical CD for like $20,
Right?
Whereas now I'm paying $10 a month, right, to stream any song at any time from any album.
Yep.
Like, how do you really quantify a stream anymore?
I know.
That's why the whole industry is really weird right now.
Yeah, and I feel like they are just trying to play it safe and feel like, okay, like we don't want to, if it's gonna work because of social media and stuff, it's going to work before we get there. So I feel like people definitely try to wait for something to go viral.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or blow up, even if they know it's good.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, I think it's smart on one end, but it's also risky on the other because it's like, who knows if you'll still be able to get that person.
Would you classify yourself as a conscious rapper?
Yeah. I feel like I'm conscious. I feel like I think about my decisions.
Yeah.
But I think everyone's conscious though.
Yeah, absolutely, to an extent. And I feel like, with the current rap ecosystem that may not be something that's really desired nowadays by them. At least on the mainstream level,
right?
Because I think that's what drew me to you is because it's outside of that,
right?
And I think the desire for that probably isn't as strong as it was, say, like in the 90s where, like, it was like really thriving. Do you struggle like that? Do you even like find yourself like in moments where you feel like maybe I need something commercial, maybe I need something for the ladies, maybe I need something, people to dance to,
a TikTok dance,
I mean, I feel like I do a lot of different things. Like I don't try to make the same type of song. Even if I'm saying something, I'll try to make something that maybe is a little bit lighter, just in terms of like a listen. Or maybe it's more geared towards.
I think something for the ladies would be crazy from you.
Even that,
and you being 6'4", and this athlete, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like I feel like I definitely feel like there's records that I do that way, but yeah, I definitely don't like. I don't have like a whole project or records like that.
Do you speak? Sorry to cut you off. What's the language? Is it Congolese? What's the
so
mother
they speak
tongue?
Lingala. I don't speak that though.
You don't speak any of it? Okay.
I don't even. But I speak French though. So
you go.
I feel like that's something to tap into.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, like I don't know. Like I feel like I think I'm gonna find my audience. Like I really don't stress it. I used to, just because it's like. You feel like people only care about a certain thing. Yeah. It's not true. Like you guys exist, right?
Yeah, it's true.
So it's like, what am I really stressing about? There's a lot of people that make music with, that's not about killing people or selling drugs that are successful. Like they exist.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much. And it's like, maybe it's harder for sure, but it's like, if it's harder, maybe that means it's more worth it,
Definitely it would be harder. And being from Canada, I feel like, being an artist, a rapper from Canada is just a uphill freaking
100%.
like
Yeah,
that
it's
hill
tough.
is damn near impossible
Facts.
to climb. You know what I mean? But you definitely have what is necessary musically, in my opinion,
No, for sure.
to break down the
agree.
riddles and kick in the door. So we're
Appreciate that.
definitely rooting for you.
It's love.
What else you got going on? Like, what you have any music coming out? Or
yeah.
Rap Radar?
Yeah.
Or on the radar?
Yeah.
You saw that?
Yeah.
How's that work? How does that work? You have to go to New York or something? Or
Yeah. It's in New York. These guys are busy, man. They have like
hundreds of thousands.
Man.
and it's like you go in, there's somebody before you do your thing, and then you're hopping out, and somebody coming right in.
Yeah, for sure.
real.
It's like
For the amount of content they're pumping, like, yeah.
For real.
It's
It's
like
like that.
hourly.
and it's quick.
Yes.
So how many takes?
I did 2. I did
Solid.
2 takes. I did one, and I was like, okay, I just want to do another one for safety.
Yeah.
And I liked the second one, and then they went with that. But it was like, that's what shocked me. I'm like, damn, you guys are here all day, and there's people just like coming through in and out like this. And they're like, yeah, bro, because people are coming from everywhere. You know?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I ask?
Yeah.
Is it payola?
Oh, don't answer that. Don't answer that.
So the way I can tell you how it works, because
Yep.
they'll tell you. It's like
Okay.
a guy runs the show. Gabe runs the show, right? It's his show, and you know he got his ear to the streets.
Oh, so he just hollers at you.
So somebody could holler at him, go either way, right? Somebody had sent him my stuff. He really liked it, and he's like, "Yo, does he want to come on the show?"
Oh, sick. So it's not payola.
Nah,
That's sick.
it's like it really was like that. Like he just somebody sent it to him, and he's like, "Yo, this is fire. Like, he's hard. Like,
That's sick.
does he want to come on the show?"
That's amazing.
And then I was like, "Yeah, like of course." And I just made sure I had my trip set up, and
That shit ain't payola?
of course,
I find that so hard to believe.
Me too.
no, you could
We're-
definitely. But the thing
We're
is,
both
though,
jaded, by the way.
no,
Because they
no,
would
this-
make a
but this is what
killing.
I'm sure, like, you know what I mean? They have a way to run their business. I don't know how labels.
Content rights,
I
video
don't know how-
rights.
Because at the end of the day, some people use this as a rollout.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, there's levels to this.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm a smaller artist that he's just, because they have a lot of artists.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just for mainstream artists, right? So,
They're getting money on the back end.
Probably from like the
yeah,
labels.
this is
Yeah.
a business.
Yeah,
so they're
yeah,
making
yeah.
money somehow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like, when it came to me, it was just more so like, because I don't have a label budget. It was more so like, yo, you're dope. Do you want to get on the show? And I was like, yo.
You're gonna pay for your own flight.
Yeah,
stay
that's
over
it.
the
Just
weekend.
handle your own business.
Yeah.
Good
Pull
for
up.
you.
Did you fly down or you drove down?
I flew.
Good for you. I hate driving down to New York. Have you tried that before?
Never drove to New York. I drove to Virginia before, but not New York.
You drove to Virginia.
Yeah, I know.
How long was that, dude?
10 hours.
Was it good?
Honestly, it was better than I thought.
No. Was it good?
What do you mean?
The boom boom. Was it worth it?
That's crazy. 10 hours?
Yeah, was it worth it? Was it worth it?
I feel like if it was 10 hours for some cheeks. First of all,
you'd be surprised what man's do.
the question would be, are you good? That's what you have to ask me. Are you good? Don't ask if it was. You have to ask me if I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm driving 10 hours for some cheeks. But I used to go to school there, right?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
For
Yeah.
ball?
Yeah,
Yeah, come on.
yeah. So
Yeah.
Power forward?
hell no, I'm too
No,
short.
you're
I'm too short to be
Yeah,
a power
6'4".
forward.
Back in the high school.
I know a
they-
6'4" guy. He's like power forward. I
I'm
know.
6'3", so they're like,
Right.
put power,
Yeah, I
center,
know,
power
I
forward
know.
or center. I'm like,
I
oh
know.
fuck.
I know. Yeah, no, I was playing for real. So
Touch on that a little bit, man. What was your ball career like?
So I-
how did it end?
yeah, so I grew up playing ball. Like I went to prep school when I was young.
Come on.
Like 15
Mhm.
after grade 9. So was there.
You know what? I saw your name at some places. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I was playing. Like
Yeah.
He was hooping.
Yeah, I was
I
playing.
seen the video.
That guy-
yeah.
I went Division 1, but I had a lot of injuries, right?
Mm.
So it's like, long story short, I've spoken about this a lot for anybody that probably knows me already.
Mhm.
But it's like, I had a lot of injuries. I tore my labrum in my hip.
Mm.
And like, that was like my last injury where like, after I had surgery for that, it was like,
That was it.
that was it. But I went to the school I went to in Virginia. They were like, yo, like you worked really hard, like on your injury, and like, you know, you did nothing but just show up and like, just don't worry. Like, I still like got to finish school.
Good for you, man.
Mhm. Was that devastating
Good
for
for
you? Was
Yeah,
like making
man,
it to the league like a dream of yours?
Yeah, it was like, you know, I think I definitely had to accept that like it was what it was. But it was never something that like I wanted to happen.
Mhm.
So I'm just dealing with that. Like, it's not what you want. So when you're dealing with something you don't want,
Mhm.
it's like, okay, I could make the most out of it, but it wasn't what I wanted.
Mhm.
But by that time, I already had, like, I was already into music and stuff. I was already like making music. Even though I was pursuing basketball, like I was putting out music.
Isn't it crazy what your destiny comes out to? Like, it was back of your brain. Like, you didn't really want this, and here you are.
You know, but it's like, and I'm not saying I didn't really want basketball, but I was saying like I didn't want the injury.
Oh, I see.
Got it.
Okay,
That's what I was saying. That's
see.
what I was saying.
Okay.
But at the same time, like what I ended up realizing was like, no, I am more passionate about music. So like, I do feel like there was like a little bit more longevity for me just in terms of like pursuing it as a career. But I still like basketball had gotten me so far in life that I wasn't gonna let it go.
Yeah.
Like I was still gonna play, but I was also gonna do music.
Are you a conspiracy theory guy?
Depends what the conspiracy is.
He likes good conspiracies, not whacked out ones like the
Not
ones you
anything.
like.
Anything. Yo, we have some conversations.
So what's the most craziest conspiracy theory that you think people are thinking of, that you think of, that you don't want to tell people? Do you know what I mean? Like,
I think it's interesting that we landed on the moon.
so you think we're on a flat plane?
I just think it's interesting that they went on the moon. I think it's interesting. I'm interested in that.
So you think it was a false thing?
I don't think it is, but I don't know. I'm interested.
In what?
Seeing it for myself.
So like one day jump on a commercial spaceship. Like if it was available, would you jump on one to go to the moon? It's only 2 days. It's only a 2-day flight.
Yeah, I would. Would you do it? No?
I would do it.
I would do it.
2-day flight just to see it, come back, like go around the moon, and then come back to Earth.
I would
That's
see
a 2-day flight.
I would see it.
You guys are crazy.
But I just, at the end of the day, I don't know, something about those pictures. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's real.
Yeah.
We're told, I guess it's real.
So the Earth is round, right?
Yeah, it is. I thought about it though.
What are you getting at? Did you see a tweet or something?
No. I'm just trying to do some new stuff where I'm trying to dig into people's
I thought
brains.
about it one day. I'm like, is it real?
We're talking about basketball all of a sudden. You believe in conspiracy theories?
I'm with
But
it,
hold
though. I'm with all of
on.
that.
Let's get back to ball. Do you think ball right now is like real?
Oh, okay. I see where you're going. It's a business at the end of the day.
Right.
The hoopers are real though. Like my
The
friends.
hoopers are real, but do you think that I think it's the refs who changed the game?
At the end of the day,
Because if a ref wants to say something, it'll go through and nobody will say shit.
I feel like as a player, what you're taught is nobody's supposed to determine the outcome of the game. So a ref might have a bias. That's just like any other human.
Yeah.
A ref might want a team to win.
Absolutely.
That's just what it is. But like
Especially
you have
if
to
he's
play
good.
in a way where, and I think as they get higher in basketball, like they teach them how to play in a way to where they can't determine the game. So now every little thing matters. You know, where it's like, it's not about the call that they made in the last 2 minutes. How did we get to that point? Why are we there? You know, and that's what good coaches tend to focus on. You know, and that's what I learned about good coaching. It's like, teach your team how to not get into that situation where the refs can determine the game.
True. You watching the playoffs right now?
Crazy.
Yeah?
Crazy.
Who do you like? Who do you think is gonna win the championship?
So again,
Or who do you want to win the championship?
so shout out my boy from Scarborough, Nikhil. We went to Virginia Tech together.
Dope.
So he's somebody that like, you know, I'm always rooting for. I always like message them before or after the games. Him and Andrew on the Pacers. Like I grew up playing with Andrew.
They're crushing the Knicks right now.
Crushing. So
2-0,
it's like,
yep.
I want them to win. It's just crazy
You
seeing
hear that, Knick fans?
honestly, it's just crazy seeing my boys, like people that I talk to, just like hooping on the biggest stage. And there's so many other people that I played with playing on there. But it's like, you know, these are two guys that like I talk to a lot. Like they were on like my last project, not rapping, but like they did stuff for my last project.
We want you guys on the show. Let's talk about it.
Amazing guys, man. And like, I feel like, bro, it's like, I'm just a fan. Like, you know what I mean? More like, I feel like before I was a player, like as a kid, I'm a fan and I turned into a player and then I got injured and I stopped watching. But now I'm just like a fan. Where it's just like, I love watching it and like, not only just like seeing the game, but like seeing like, my
So
friends.
you're born in 99.
Yeah.
What was the era for you? Like, what do you? So do you indulge into Michael Jordan's era as well? Like, do you watch it on YouTube?
Oh yeah, 100%. Because I mean, like growing up, that's still like a
thing.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like there's still like Jordan is like the
mystery
best.
behind it.
Yeah, Jordan, and then you watch like Last Dance. It's like I personally feel like Jordan's the GOAT. Like personally, I don't think
you hear that, LeBron fans.
I don't think LeBron is over Jordan. Shout out Bron though, But I
Earl
think
Eats Everything says LeBron is better than Kobe.
Who said that?
Earl Eats Everything.
I don't know about that.
Earl Eats Everything. Rather, he's.
I get it though. I get it. There's some arguments I understand.
Yeah.
Personally, I mean
that will always be a classic debate.
Right,
right.
Yeah. That I can understand, but Jordan, Jordan's
different.
Yeah.
He's where he's at.
Yeah.
Especially back then with all the guys out there, like they were just all muscular and throwing elbows and there was no fouls too.
And I just feel like, to me, one of my favorite like Jordan accomplishments is that he never lost in the finals. Like I would be so frustrated if I made it to the championship and I could not beat this one guy.
Yeah.
And get that close every time.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm injuring him.
Imagine what Carl.
I'm injuring him for sure.
You know what I mean? It's like I think that's the most frustrating loss.
Yeah.
And it's like nobody could give him that loss.
Do you have a dream collab?
I think about this one a lot. I feel like
Kendrick could probably be an obvious one.
That'd be too obvious, but it's like I feel like there's so many people I want to collab with that it would be hard for me to say Kendrick if I had one, because it might be Jay
or Black Thought,
or it might be. I don't think Black Thought would be in like the top 5 of it though. It might be Lauryn Hill. I'm a big Lauryn Hill fan. Like I feel like it's like I would want a Lauryn Hill feature just because it's a Lauryn Hill feature.
Absolutely.
Because like she doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Right? Or like a Nas feature.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? That's somebody that like. So it's hard, man. It's like, at the end of the day, Kendrick is like somebody that like I grew up on. So like that's one of the people that like made me really, really, really like hip hop. But
how about on the Canadian side?
On the Canadian side, it could be any genre.
Any genre, yes.
I feel like, it would be between.
Let's put the energy out there.
Nah. I'll say The Weeknd.
Wow.
Because I know what I would do.
Yeah.
And I think I'm kind of saying something in saying that.
Yeah.
Like, I'll let it come out. But, like, I would love to work with The Weeknd and Mike Dean together.
Okay.
I like that combination.
Okay.
I really like Mike Dean as a producer.
Yeah.
I like what he brings out of The Weeknd.
Oh, yeah.
And I would love a Weeknd hook and a Mike Dean production.
Do you spend time in LA?
Yeah. I love LA.
Cool city, yeah.
I love LA. It's crazy, man. Like everything came full circle. Like being at TDE.
Do you feel like you need to leave here in order to, take your career to the next level?
I feel like I will have a great fan base in Toronto. I do feel like all of our superstars are not signed to Canadian labels anyways. I would like to be a superstar. If that's in the cards, cool. But if it's not, like, I wouldn't be opposed to signing to a Canadian label. But I think for me, my goal is to just take it as far as I can, And I think that we definitely have limited resources here.
Absolutely.
It's a good place to start. But, I'd encourage everybody to just aim high.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but I think Toronto in itself will always be like, it's the crib. You feel me? Like, it's not, I don't think you have to disassociate with Toronto. But the music business is a big business, fam.
Absolutely.
Like, this is like, and a lot of the big money is in LA. When I'm in LA, I've seen a lot more people from Toronto in LA than I do in LA and in Toronto. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
A lot of like the power players from Toronto, I saw them in LA.
Yeah. That's why I asked the question, because that's been kind of like an old ongoing conversation between me and him, where, my stance is like, I feel like you're limited here. There's only so much you could do here. You actually have to go where the action is in order to, get to the next level,
I'm in the boat where you have to go out there, but not forever.
Right.
No,
That's
absolutely
what I'm
not
saying.
forever, but
For like a weekend or two, or even 2 weeks, maybe a month.
It's just business.
I feel like you'd have to live out there for 6 months to really like make shit happen and make the connects. And
I think it's just business.
Yeah.
You know, you go there and people go there and they do business.
And they fly back out
And
on the
they
red
come
eye. On the
back.
red eye.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I feel like it's a good place to meet business players, make your connections, do whatever you got to do, and wherever you want to live, you could like.
Because I heard LA is really dangerous right now.
Yeah,
certain parts.
Can't wear hats.
Can't wear hats.
There's a lot of hats. A lot of fitteds you can't wear.
Yeah.
You can't wear the Blue Jays hat?
Nope. And it's not even because of what's happening.
It's a Crip thing.
Like, they have like a whole chart where it's like, and it's like every fitted. So it's like, damn, you might as well just not wear anything.
Yeah, wear a toque.
Just wear a toque. That's what a man said. Wear a toque.
No, can't wear those either.
Like, don't. It's crazy. And you know, it's like I'm a black man.
You
so
know
it's
what?
like,
I'm gonna wear a turban
they
then.
might just think like, oh, he's probably from here, repping his set.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Just go down in a turban. Nope, you can't wear that. This is the turban gang, you know, on 64th
Crazy.
Street.
Trust me, it's
What's
crazy.
popping this summer for you?
A lot of good music. Good collaborations with like some brands.
Mm-hmm.
I'm most excited about the music though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I feel like I'm just getting better as an artist. Like, I'm really, really falling in love with the craft. Like, I'm reaching that point where it's like it could either become like something that jays me or something that like I really fall deeply in love with. Like, I believe that. I feel like once you're like 5 years into pursuing it as a career, you get jaded and you're like, I don't do this no more. Or it's like you just go a little bit deeper into it and you get like a lot better. And I noticed that about a lot of my favorite artists. It's like they got better with like time.
Yeah.
Or there's a lot of artists, maybe they fell off. It's like you can tell they just got jaded by the industry. And they're just like, and you can hear it in the music.
That sucks.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I think you know what I'm saying too, right?
Yeah, it sucks. I think Lil Baby is one of those guys.
And it's like, I don't know, maybe it's personal, maybe I don't know what people have going on, but I definitely feel like, you know, the music industry, it could wear you down and take you away from actually loving the art. And I experienced that where I'm like thinking too much about this and that, and I'm like, I make music, like, you know what I mean? Like, what am I actually over here stressing about this for? Like, just whatever is like, seriously, because it's like, do I make music or not? And like that feeling of like thinking about making music is like something that I never want to ever flirt with in any way. You know, and I think sometimes the industry can do that to you. But then when you pass that, it's like you just get it. It's like another bag. Now I'm making songs. I'm like, damn, I didn't even know I would make a song like this. You know, and like, because you think you did it all. Like,
what's your stance on this record? So, if someone ever came at you in the industry, you know, and they were like a notable name, would that be a challenge you would accept?
Depends what type of diss it is. If it's like, I rap better than you, then let's rap.
Okay, got it.
You know? But
it's
if
on some personal character destroying type shit.
Depends what they say.
Yeah.
If it's true or false.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not a rap beef guy. I'm a rap battles and rap beefs are two different things.
Yeah.
Kind of like what we saw like last week, right?
Yep.
That's a rap battle.
Yeah, it was a rap battle. It was pretty cool. It was refreshing.
Yeah, it's just like people.
What, Joey Badass?
And a bunch of other guys who we never heard of came through.
That's a rap battle, you know? And like again, I was in LA, I was with Rayvon. And like it was cool because we have a record together, right?
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So it was cool talking to him about the situation like 2 months ago because they had already went back and forth.
All right.
Yeah.
And it was like, this was the first time I was close to a hip hop moment that big.
Wow.
Like, and saw it happen, like, and saw like how he thought through it.
Yeah.
So like sitting back and watching, I'm like, oh, like I not saw this coming, but like I knew the strategy, you know, like because I spoke to him just about like how he thinks and like what he does, or even how he viewed Joey or what he thought Joey was gonna do. So
a lot of commentators are saying that Joey Badass pretty much packed up the West Coast.
Yeah, that's what
they brought out the best version of Joey Badass we've ever seen.
Yeah.
That's the best Joey Badass has rapped in his life.
There's moments like these show you that you're on the right path.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%. Where it really made me realize like, yo, like I was kind of a part of this. Cause he's a cool dude. He let me like say my input. Like we were talking about all the Joey records and like what he would do. And
shout out to Rayvon. We want you on the show,
bro. Real one.
You want to watch? You want to have any messages for the audience and your people out there? You gotta go into the everyday people party.
Honestly, man,
with them earthy girls.
I would say, man,
earthly baddies.
Be on the lookout for some new music. Earthly baddies is killing me. Be on the lookout for some new music. I mean, I feel like I'm getting better. I feel like the vision is growing. I feel like the visuals are growing. A lot of moves on the way.
Oh.
And yeah, whoever's out there doing whatever they do, just stay locked in to your craft, respect your craft, you know, and know the business, but don't let the business control you, you know? So that's how I feel about art, you know?
So, hey, this is Black Mob, having conversations with people you can't talk to.
And I'm Chocolate Drop.
Don't kill me.
And we got Jon Kabongo in the building. That's baby.
Yeah, we'd love to have you back.
There's a couple of emotions. Yeah. Food creates emotion because when you're hungry, you want the food that you want. Friends create an emotion because when you go and you hang out with your friends, then you go and have a good time with your friends. And especially if they're your old friends, so they have history on you for time. But music, why do you think all these older people sit there and still listen to 70s classic rock? Because they remember where they were on that moment when that song was playing. And they remember, because I remember the first time I ever heard Who Shot Ya from Biggie Smalls.
Cheers. I love that track. Yeah, is that audio fucking good on that? We'll fucking wing it. We're gonna wing it.